Hello and welcome to the ZooLea channel. Today we are going to discuss one of the important topics in phylogenetic systematics, which is cladogram and its features. First, we will discuss the cladogram. So, the definition is here. A branch diagram showing the cladistic relationship between group of animals called phylogeny. A cladogram is used by a scientist studying phylogenetic systematics to visualize the groups of organisms being compared, how they are related, and their most common ancestors. To understand the concept of cladogram, we should also discuss what are outgroups and ingroups. First, outgroup. It is a reference group or a taxon outside the group of interest. Which animal are included here? Those which are distantly related to the in-group animals. You can see in the diagram below, the species E is an outgroup species, which is used to compare in-group species A, B, C, D. It will tell us how much in-group animals are related to each other and how much they are different from species E. Second, in-group. In-group in biology is a group of taxa that is considered in determining evolutionary relationship. The taxa in an in-group are closely related. In diagram, species A, B, C and D are of in-group species. Next we are going to study about the features of cladogram. There are 4 features of cladogram, which are as follows. Number 1. Root. The root shows the ancestor that all organisms in the cladogram share. The root in the cladogram shown here is the last common ancestor of species A, B, C, D, and E. Number 2. Nodes. There are 2 types of nodes. 1. Internal nodes and terminal nodes. What are internal nodes? Internal nodes or intersections on the cladogram show a point of divergence. The first internal node on the cladogram shown occurs when the ancestor of species E diverges from the ancestor of species D, C, B, and A. The next internal node is when the ancestor of species C and D splits from the ancestor of species B and A. What are terminal nodes? Terminal nodes are the endpoints of the cladogram. In the example below, the terminal nodes are species, but they could also be groups or taxon and so forth. The next feature is outgroup. As discussed before, an outgroup may be included on a cladogram to compare the other groups to. In the example cladogram, the outgroup is species E. It is related to the root organism, but it is not as closely related to the other terminal nodes or species as those terminal nodes are to each other. Last feature, sister groups. Cladograms also have sister groups or sister species, which are the closest relatives. Species D and C are sister species in the cladogram below, and so are species B and A. If the terminal nodes represented groups rather than species, we would say sister groups. Take care till the next video. Thank you for watching.